Good morning. This is the first video that I've done where I'm actually talking to you rather than watching my largesse working out. Enjoying my cup of coffee with a little MCT oil in it. But I wanted to just add a little supplement to my blog post today. My post today is about 1 second decisions or 1 second victories. And the idea and concept is really simple. It's the idea that, look, we make decisions in a second, right? There's that moment where you have to cross over the line from thinking about something and taking that action, right? And it really is just a second. It's like, 5 or 6 years ago, I wanted to go skydiving, and I was scared shitless to do it. But at some point, I just went for it, right? And it's like, when I'm sitting there in the plane, looking down as we're flying over to the drop point and the doors open, I can see the ground. I was genuinely shitting myself. But, we were first out the door, and in that second, the guy says, "Hey, you ready?" And in that second, we're going, right? I could have said, "Hey, I don't want to do this," but I committed and I went for it. And so I've been applying this idea for a long time when I was working out regularly. I'm starting to apply it again. And I thought of it as just a moment, right? Is that moment you make that split decision, moment to moment. And then recently I read David Goggins' book, Can't Hurt Me, and it looks like he applies the same principle when he's training and trying to go for it, but he calls it the 1 second decision. So that label I definitely have to give him. But I think it's probably something people do who do anything tough all the time, where they're having to do something difficult and they have to repeat it. It's moment to moment, second to second, that you're choosing to do something, right? You can give up at any point, right? You can stop at any point. But when it's tough and you start choosing that 1 second, in that second, to do something difficult because it's for your betterment and it's for you in your personal development, it stacks on top of each other, where eventually every time you make that decision and you start growing and stacking on top of stack and stack, it becomes a habit. And once you have that habit, that's just who you are, and it defines just how you live, right? And in my blog, I give some examples, and I talk about different things to think about, types of 1 second decisions you make, and whether or not you're choosing to go left, or you're choosing to go right, or you're choosing to step up or step back. All I can say is that if you choose to live your life making those split second decisions, and you choose the path that's tough, you're gonna grow. There's no other fucking way around it. And the truth is, where I am today, I can tell you, and I can talk about this post, because I did a back squat workout today, where my boy Ali, who I'm periodically training with, gave me a workout where it's crazy, right? It's back squatting, it's 20 reps, 90 seconds of rest, 15 reps, 90 seconds of rest, and it's 12 reps, 90 seconds of rest, 10 reps, 90 seconds of rest, 5 reps, 8 reps, and then 16 reps, right? And when he first gave this to me about 2 months ago, I had a hard time doing 135 pounds, right? Because I was so out of shape and I was in a bad place, right? Physically, I just didn't have the strength. And I kept choosing to move forward, choosing to take that next step, and choosing to go through the workout. Because look, doing 20 reps of a weight that's heavy for a back squat, if you haven't done it before, it's tough, right? Your mind keeps telling you, stop. This is too heavy. You're gonna hurt yourself. It's not gonna work out. But you have to take the step forward and keep moving forward and not to stop, right? And so today, this is what it looked like for me. So 2 months ago, could barely do 135 pounds through that whole workout routine. Well, today, I started the 20 reps at 155 pounds, right? And then the 15 reps, I went up to 165 pounds. The 12 reps, I went to 185. The 10 reps, 205. And then on the 5 reps, I went up to 275 pounds, right? And then on the 8 reps, I came down to 245, and I finished the 16 reps at 185 pounds, right? And to me, 2 months ago, it would have been unfathomable for me to be able to do that today, right? And it all started with split second decisions, right? Split seconds decision, first time he gave me that workout, I looked at the app, and the app that he uses to program, and I could have said, hey, fuck this is bullshit, I'm not doing it. But you know what? In that second decision, I said, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it. And I did it. First time I get underneath the bar, 20 reps at 135 pounds seemed like it was impossible, right? Seemed like it was completely impossible. In fact, I think the very first time I did it, it was even lighter than that. It was 95 pounds. And it was getting through those 20 reps was miserable, right? Because everything in my body had been conditioned to do the weak thing, to do the softer thing, and not to go the way that is the way of growth, right? And so week in, week out, I keep working, I keep doing it, and I make those decisions to keep pushing forward in the moment. And so today I can do that. And what I know is I'm applying this on a daily basis. I'm applying this in my personal life, in my work life, and I'm getting the progress that I want. And I can only tell you that, look, if you're wanting to make some serious change in your life, it's not about winning or earning $1 million tomorrow, right? It's about making a split-second decision today to do something that moves you forward, right? And then once you move forward and it's hard, you take another step and you make another split-second decision to keep moving forward. And then when it gets really fucking hard, you do it again, right? And even if you fail, it doesn't matter. You keep pushing forward and you keep making those decisions in that moment. So look, it's Friday, enjoy the weekend, go kill it, do something that's gonna push you, do something that's challenging, because all I can tell you is that your life is literally lived in second to second, moment to moment in those decisions. That's all I got for you.